So the question says, which of the following inequalities is / are true? And they have given 4 inequalities which are from definite integration. So here, these questions are actually based on expansions. So we know cos x expansion is going to be 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial plus x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial minus x raised to 6 upon 6 factorial, so on. So, and similarly, we know the expansion of the sin x is going to be x minus x cube upon 3 factorial plus x raised to 5 upon 5 factorial minus x raised to 7 upon 7 factorial, so on, so till infinite, right? So all these 4 options are basically using this expansions we can solve here. As you can see, cos x value will be equal to this. So we can say cos x is actually going to be bigger than whatever we have here. That is 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial. Similar way, we can say the value of the sin x is actually going to be bigger than x minus x cube upon 3 factorial, because after that we are adding some more terms here. So let's use that condition to solve this one. So what do we have here? So cos x is going to be greater than or equal to 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial, because it will be tending to this. So we are taking cos x is greater than or equal to 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial here. So now, so first option says x into cos x that we have to do. So multiply with x both sides. So we are going to get this one is greater than or equal to x minus x cube by 2 factorial, which is going to be 2 only. So now we know the inequalities of the definite integrations. So if the functions f of x is going to be greater than or equal to g of x, then automatically the integration of f of x is also going to be the bigger than integration of the g of x, right? When we are talking about the definite integrations. So exactly that is the same thing that we are going to use here. Integral 0 to 1 x cos x dx is going to be greater than or equal to integral 0 to 1 x minus x cube upon 2 dx, right? So now this integration is going to come as integration of x is going to be what? X square upon 2 minus this one is going to be x raised to 4 upon 8 from 0 to 1 that we are going to get, and this one is going to be simply 1 by 2 minus 1 by 8, so which is going to come as 3 upon 8, right? So that means we are directly going to get this one. So integral 0 to 1 x cos x dx is going to be greater than or equal to 3 upon 8. So that is your option A, right? So option A. And similarly, we have x square cos x, and also we need to find out x square sin x and x sin x. So let's go for x square cos x first. Then we'll be saying the sin x relations. Okay. So again, the same thing only. We know cos x is going to be greater than or equal to 1 minus x square upon 2. Yes, that we know. This is going to be greater than or equal to 1 minus x square upon 2. But this cos x is definitely going to be less than or equal to 1, whatever the value that we have here, right? So this is another thing that I'm going to use here. So if I multiply x square by both sides, so we are going to get x square into 1 minus x square by 2 is less than or equal to x square cos x is going to be less than or equal to x square. And again, we are going to do the integration both sides. Integration on all the three functions. So that is going to be integral 0 to x. This is going to be x cube minus x raised to 4 upon 2 dx less than or equal to integral 0 to 1. We'll be getting this one as x square cos x dx, and less than or equal to integral 0 to 1 x square dx. Okay, so if you calculate this integral and this second integral, we are going to get this integral is going to come as 7 upon 30 and less than or equal to integral 0 to 1. So x square cos x dx, and that one is going to be less than or equal to 1 upon 3. But in option C, they are saying, right, in option C, they are saying x square cos x dx is going to be greater than or equal to 1 by 2, which is wrong because this is smaller than 1 by 3 here. Okay, so option C is actually going to be a wrong one. Right. Similarly, now we have to solve for sin x relations, but what we have for the sin x? So from the expansion, we know sin x is going to be greater than or equal to x minus x cube upon 3 factorial, which is going to be 6. So similar calculation that we are going to do, x into sin x is going to be greater than or equal to x square minus x raised to 4 upon 6. That means integral 0 to 1 x sin x dx is going to be greater than or equal to integral 0 to 1 x square minus x raised to 4 upon 6 dx that we are going to get. And if you do the integration of this, so that one is going to come as 3 upon 10. So that is what we are going to get. Option B is correct. So that is what they mentioned. Option B is going to be correct. And similar way, we are going to do x square sin x, which is going to be greater than or equal to x square minus x raised to 5 upon 6. So that means integral 0 to 1 x square sin x dx is greater than or equal to integral 0 to 1 x square minus x raised to 5 dx, right? And if you do the integration of this one, we are going to get this as a 2 upon 9. So done. So that is what we are going to get. So integral 0 to 1 x square sin x dx is going to be greater than or equal to 2 upon 9. So that actually makes option D also correct. So for this question, ultimately we are going to get the answers as A, B, D. So option C is wrong that we are going to get. So out of the 4 given options, A, B, D are going to be the right answers, and option C is going to be the wrong one.